Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the last video, we answered a simple question. What is a project? And we landed on 3 anchors: temporary, unique, value. Now here's the thing. A project doesn't just appear out of thin air. Someone has an idea, and somehow that idea has to turn into real, approved, funded work with your name on it. So in this video, I'll walk you through exactly how that happens. Project initiation, the project charter, and the precise moment an idea becomes a piece of work you're actually authorized to start. And trust me, understand this stage properly, and you'll avoid the single biggest mistake new project managers make: starting work that was never truly approved. So let's get into it. Let's start at the very beginning. Where do projects come from? It usually starts when a senior leader, someone with authority, spots a problem or an opportunity. Maybe customers are complaining. Maybe a competitor launched something. Maybe there's a new regulation to comply with. Whatever it is, somebody important says, "We should do something about this." That's the spark. That's the first moment of initiation. But here's what's important. We don't jump straight into doing the work. Before anyone lifts a finger, we ask a few honest questions. Is this even worth doing? What would it cost? What would we get out of it? This is our feasibility check. Feasibility just means, can we realistically do this, and is the benefit worth the cost? Because not every good idea is a good project. Some ideas sound exciting, but cost far more than they'll ever return. And part of your job, even this early, is to help the organization see that clearly. So how do we weigh it up? We use a cost-benefit analysis. It sounds fancy, but it's simple. On one side, you list the benefits. How much money will this save or earn? How much time will it free up? On the other side, you list the costs. The people, the materials, the software, the one-time costs, and the ongoing costs. And don't forget those ongoing costs, because a project's expense rarely stops the day you deliver it. One common way to express this is return on investment, or ROI. As a rough rule, many organizations want to see a return comfortably above 10% before they'll greenlight a project. If the numbers don't stack up, that's not failure. That's smart project management catching a bad idea early. Now let's say the idea passes the test. What happens next? We get clear on 5 key things. The project goals. What are we trying to achieve? The scope and deliverables. What's the actual work and what are we producing? The success criteria. How will we know we've succeeded? The stakeholders. Who's affected and involved? And the resources. The money, people, and materials we'll need. Get these 5 straight, and you've got the raw material for the most important document at this stage. And that document is the project charter. Listen carefully, because this is the heart of the whole video. The project charter officially formalizes the project. It pulls together the goal, the scope, the key milestones, and the resources all in one place. But here's the crucial part. The charter does 2 things nothing else does. First, it shows that the benefits outweigh the costs. And second, the big one, once it's approved, it gives you, the project manager, the authority to begin. The charter is what turns you loose. Without it, you might be doing work nobody officially sanctioned. With it, you have a mandate. So who approves it? Typically, the project sponsor. The sponsor is the senior person accountable for the project. They control the funds and resources. They make sure it delivers business value. They're your escalation point, and critically, they sign the charter. When the sponsor signs, they're unlocking the budget, granting access to your team, and giving you permission to proceed. That signature is the moment the idea officially becomes approved work. Now let me clear up something that confuses beginners. People mix up the project proposal and the project charter. A senior leader might start with a proposal, that's a pitch, used to persuade stakeholders and win buy-in early. But we end initiation with a charter, the formal document that authorizes the project to begin. The proposal opens the conversation. The charter closes it and kicks off the work. One persuades, the other authorizes. Remember that, because it comes up all the time, including on the PMP exam. Quick exam tip. If a question asks what gives the project manager authority to apply organizational resources, the answer is almost always the project charter. And if it asks who signs the charter, look for the project sponsor, not the project manager. The project manager doesn't authorize their own project. They're authorized by it. So let's bring it together. A senior leader spots a problem. We test it with feasibility and a cost-benefit analysis. If it stacks up, we define the goals, scope, success criteria, stakeholders, and resources. We pull it into a project charter, and the sponsor signs it, which formally authorizes the project and gives you the authority to begin. That signature is the bridge. On one side, just an idea. On the other, a real, approved project with you at the helm. If you found this helpful, hit that like and subscribe button. Next video, we'll move from initiation into planning. So I'll see you there. Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and go do great things. Bye for now.
Now let me tell you something important. Most professional certification exams aren't just testing your knowledge. They're testing your speed, accuracy, and ability to perform under pressure. That's why practicing with real exam-style questions matters. Download QuizFactor A+. Get access to thousands of practice questions, timed quizzes, and realistic exam simulations designed to help you prepare smarter and walk into exam day with confidence. Find the link in the description.